Very warm welcome, everyone. This is MadhuSoni, welcoming you all to Light and Soul Meditation English Group. And very, very happy to have you all here. And to all the old and new, most welcome masters. If you are new, you are very welcome. If you don't know anything, please do raise your hand and let me know that you want to know something. I will definitely help you out. So, in the meantime, as you all know, we have joined Light and Soul Meditation Group, meaning you all have joined Light and Soul Meditation Group, and I am the founder of this group. And this group was started in 2021, and then we also opened Love Light Stars on YouTube channel in December 2021. From that day, the journey continued, and now we are just from this platform. Uh, Not only me, but others also who are also along with me on this journey. They are trying to help everyone so that we can awaken everyone and we can help Mother Earth to raise the vibration along with the people living in it. So, Masters, as you all know, let us first begin our session with giving gratitude to the Masters. So, I ask everyone to open your videos, let the energy of the Masters come in. Let us all connect with the divine energies. Dear Masters, Masters from the highest realm, connected with the Most High, to all the divine beings, to all the divine feminine, divine masculine energies. We are really, really very grateful for all that you have done, for all the protection, guidance, for all the help, blessings that you shower on each and every one of us. Dear Masters from the Ascendant Realms, Param Guru Mandali Masters, Saptrishi Mandal Masters, to all the Masters who are the Adept Siddhas, and to our spiritual, angelic, and astral masters, to all the elemental world masters, to mineral kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, human kingdom, to Mother Earth, Mother Nature, Father Universe, Sun, Moon, constellations, and to our great Grand Master, Pitamaha Brahmarishi Patriji, through which we have learned Anapansati meditation, and also we have been able to align our energies ourselves. We are also very grateful to Mahavatar Babaji for the wonderful Kriya Yoga that he taught each and every one of us, be it astrally, physically, or spiritually, or through book. But we still have learned so much from each and every master. We are really grateful, thankful, and blessed to have you all in our lives. Thank you for uh, inculcating so much divine knowledge, wisdom, and also sharing that divine wisdom and knowledge with each and every one of us. Masters, we ask and pray to you to help us also understand the concepts, the symbols, the meaning behind every divine wisdom and knowledge that you got. May we also get the same. Help us connect to your consciousness. We ask and pray to you to help us align with the soul plan, purpose, and also align us with the highest timeline that we have created for our journeys. Masters, help us walk the path of truth, help us to walk the path of justice, and also help us know what is our truth and what truth we need to speak. So, Masters, thank you so much for your presence, for sharing your wonderful time, space, and energy with this group and helping this group grow and also to help others also awaken. So, thank you so much, everyone. Masters, as you know, so we were just waiting because Sahiti ji was only there, and then later came Sheelam ji, I think. So, and then Shelja, I think, Shelja ji I saw. So please try to be there so that we can, definitely at least just start the session on time. Anyhow, Masters, let's begin with the You Can Heal Your Life. So, as you all know, this book, Masters, for many people, we are on the chapter 15th, okay? And uh, every other time, whenever we have done that, so there are a lot of list which actually is related to the healing part. I'm going to share today, but before that, I just want to let you all know that You Can Heal Your Life book is being written by Louise L. Hay, and she is the author of this book, a very wonderful book where she tells everyone that you can definitely heal yourself. Your body actually speaks to you, your body tells you. Once you start understanding what your body is telling, once you go inner and you start you know understanding how your body behaves, how your body reacts to certain things, food, people, energies, you will actually start getting to know that this is like such a beautiful thing to know that, your body speaks to you. So here it is that I'm gonna share today um, with the page number 198, I believe. One second, 190. Okay. Yeah, 198 here. So here today we are going to talk about hernia. So last time we actually had done this hepatitis, right? We have completed that. So if people who want to follow, please go through the series on YouTube channel, that is Love Light Star Shine. So one single word, Love Light Star Shine YouTube channel. Okay. So go there and find the series You Can Heal Your Life. You will definitely find it. It is chapter 15, and from there we started the list. This is the list basically. The one that we are going to do today is from page number 198 from the hard book, okay, hardcover. I have the PDF though, but in the PDF it is not written like this. It is like one by one, one by one. It is not like this, horizontal. Anyway, hernia. So the probable cause of this problem is ruptured relationships, meaning your relationships are basically strained, broken. You have a lot of burdens, incorrect creative expression. So maybe sometimes we slowly we start getting to, we don't speak correctly and we think negatively. We find ourselves worthless. So all these relationships actually also portray the same energy, meaning it seems as if we have broken relationship. We have just now it can't be mended, that kind of situation. So now what new thought pattern you can supply to this is, my mind is gentle and harmonious. My mind is gentle and harmonious. I love and approve of myself. I am free to be me. So today only we had a Hindi session in the morning. For US people, I'm saying it is for them, it is morning time. But for India people, it was yesterday night. So there had been a discussion on hernia. And in that, we were actually talking about hernia masters. Okay, somebody had hernia. And not only that, I also had hernia. So one thing that is very, very prominent is what I believed and what happened to me at that time. I definitely went through this hernia situation. And then I found that, later on I found that if I am the person who can who can ruin her own life or his own life, I would say, for people who do that, right, then I can mend my own life. If my mind is the culprit to create scenarios or challenges or difficulties for me, then this mind can also give me benefits also. So I started using the positive manifestation, basically positive intentions. I started doing that. And that is how I switched from the negative side effects to the positive side effects, I would say. So, herpes, another problem here that is mentioned is herpes genitalis. So, it is a venereal disease. It is also, as they say, sometimes, there's this herpes virus, right? That is actually can make a lot of problems, issues, challenges for someone. It can be anywhere in your body. It can be near your mouth. It can be on your eyes. It can be on your face. It can be on your skin. So the probable cause is mass belief in sexual guilt. Okay, we have a mass belief in sexual guilt and the need for punishment. So public shame, belief in a punishing God, and rejection of the genitals. So definitely many people, they think that when we have come to spirituality, we actually neglect this part of ourselves, and that is also the cause of you feel that definitely you have that tendency to feel it, but then what do you feel? That you cannot. It's kind of a, you feel a kind of guilt. Okay, guilt is what? Guilt is again very lower vibrational. So when you go into the map of consciousness, you will see that guilt and anxiety and depression, hatred, anger, these are all, or ego, these are all the negative energies, negative consciousness basically lower vibrational consciousness, meaning sexual guilt. Now, when you are talking about sexual guilt, so sometimes, I not only sometimes, I would say your creative energy is your, the sexual part of your body is basically that is also helping you with the creative energies, which can actually give you growth, not in a demeaning way. I'm not saying that, maybe I don't have the right word to it, but at least I want to say that certain times, we have our sexual energy very creative, and if you put it to good use in a positive way, definitely you can actually uplift your consciousness. And so there are like many people might have heard tantric sex or so and so, I don't know what not, but I don't know. I don't know about all those things, but the thing that I know is that this is a very creative energy. But if you feel a certain kind of guilt with it, and you feel that it needs punishment, or this is a public shame, we can't talk about it. Some people are very, very shy talking about such topics. But I would say, in spirituality, let's not be shameful about it. Let's be very clear and okay, and meaning we are all adults and we should be able to talk about it. We should not be shy about it. We should be able to tell. And otherwise, if we are not able to tell, how are we going to teach everyone? So teacher is basically whether it is a any kind of teacher who teaches any subjects. If he or she always shies from the actual topic, they can't make their students learn. So if we don't talk about these subjects also, nobody will understand what it is about. So see, as you go, what I have noticed with my own self is that as we are going into meditation, these energies that we start feeling, as the kundalini rises, so for a time being, you start feeling all those energies, and you feel that. But then as you practice your meditation, the sexual behavior also diminishes, masters, I would say. It is not bad, you still have that, but you don't feel like, meaning it's like it's not about shame or guilt, but it's all about, and it's not about punishment also, meaning then you sustain, you basically you get away from all these energies and you start practicing meditation. You don't have uh, how to say, I don't want to give a negative connotation to it, but you don't go into the negative side of the sex, I would say. Okay, because you start raising your energy. If you are in this energy, you start vibrating at a higher level, and that is why many people, they want your sexual energy, mostly women. So just imagine why I'm saying that. I hope you all understand. So it also being said uh, that one sexual partner should be there. And if you are having a one sexual partner, meaning if your partner, if your partner is your husband basically, and you're married to them, wonderful. But if you have a lot of other partners, then definitely 14 years you are, or 7 years you are bounded with that energy, and you have to pay the karmas also. All those things are there, but that's a different story. Here we are talking about herpes genitalius. So it's like people do feel public shame, belief in a punishing God, that there is a God who will punish you if you do such and such thing. And then what do? You reject your own genitals. That is the part of your own creative self, your own body. And now if you don't accept it, what will happen to it? So that will also reject you, right? So anyhow, new thought pattern is my concept of God supports me. I am normal and natural. I rejoice in my own sexuality and in my body. I am wonderful. So, masters, if anyone is reading these intentions, please also write it down, okay? Because I'm not going to speak about it again. Otherwise, you have to go back and definitely have to wait for the video to be uploaded. But if you are here, you want to write down, please write down. So, what is the affirmation that you can give? My concept of God supports me. I am normal and natural. This is very normal. Actually, this is very normal and natural. So I rejoice in my own sexuality and in my own body. I am wonderful. Now, when we go for herpes simplex, so these are like the cold sores that I was talking about basically. So the herpes genitalis actually happens on the genitalia, the genitals. But the herpes simplex is basically, you know, it's like burning to bitch, meaning you want to bitch about someone, meaning you want to talk and gossip negatively about someone, bitter words left unspoken. So certain times you feel you just need to just talk rubbish, and you have to, you want to talk but you can't, so they are left unspoken. So that is why the problem that occurs is herpes simplex. Just imagine, you must be talking about someone bitter, and you don't want to, but then you were not able to speak and it was still there. So that is why you get cold sores around your mouth. What you have: I think and speak only words of love. I am at peace with life. Okay. I think and speak only words of love. I am at peace with life. So the genitalia one was, my concept of God supports me. I am normal and natural. I rejoice my own sexuality and in my own body. I am wonderful. Here with the herpes simplex, it is, I think and speak only words of love. I am at peace with life. Okay. Now with the hips. So hips are basically also, they carry a lot of weight. And also, if you see what happens when you do, when you like basically you have a body, you have hips, everyone does, right? So what are they used for basically while standing, sitting, right? It also comes with the weight. So hips carries the body in perfect balance. Otherwise, you will tilt in the front, right? So major thrust in moving forward, it gives a thrust, but also it balances your body from the backside also. Okay, not only that, but it also is basically, giving you a proper balance and foundation also. So what affirmation you can say? Hip hip hooray! There is joy in every day. I am balanced and free. So very easy. Anyway, hip problems if you have is fear of going forward and in major decisions. So fear of going forward in major decisions, nothing to move forward to. If you face any hip problems, masters, always remember that is, maybe you might be fearful of going forward in your life. What affirmation you can give is, I am in perfect balance. I move forward in life with ease and with joy at every age. Or you can say, I am in perfect balance. I move forward in my life with ease and joy in every age. So then hirsutism. So it is, the problem is anger that is covered over. The blanket used is usually fear, a desire to blame. There is often an unwillingness to nurture the self. So basically, this is a problem that people do face. Sorry, my eyes are itching, masters. Can't help it. One second. Yeah. So one second. Yeah. So it is hirsutism is a condition characterized by excessive hair growth in women in a male pattern distribution. So in women, it is a male kind of distribution of facial hair. Okay. It is caused by an imbalance in hormones, specifically an increase in androgens. So male hormones are increased in female body, and the causes are the PCOS, the polycystic ovary syndrome. The most common cause affecting about 80% of women is with hirsutism. So, adrenal hyperplasia, a condition where the adrenal glands produce too many androgens, that is the male hormones, okay? Androgen secreting tumors, rare tumors that produce androgens. And then certain medications, some medications such as anabolic steroids and corticosteroids can cause hirsutism. So, steroids can cause hirsutism. Maybe some people do have here, right? Idiopathic, and some people also have here, okay? Idiopathic is, in some cases, the cause of hirsutism is unknown. So what happens is excessive hair growth on the face, upper lip, chin, and cheeks, hair growth on the chest, back, and abdomen, then male pattern baldness, acne, irregular periods, infertility. So these are certain things, masters, that are caused due to hirsutism. So why that problem occurs is because you have lot of anger within you, and that is why this anger is basically, you take a mask. Imagine that you are putting a mask of anger over you, that is basically blanketing or covering the fear that you have inside. So why people do have anger? Have you ever thought about it? Many people, they have anger because they cannot control stuff, or they know that if this goes out of control, it will be very, very problematic for you, or you are not able to manage that. So that is why many people, why they become angry is because they have the fear that they cannot control, or they have the fear that something will go out of their hands. So that is why the damage control is basically to control the situation. And that is why, how do you do that? By showing frustration, anger, irritation. And that is the most prominent thing for people who are angry. They might showcase this. And also, it is also that because of you, this happened. Some people do like that, right? There is often an unwillingness to nurture the self. And what happens with them? Because they are not like they are not willing to nurture their own self. How you can put the intention? I am a loving parent to myself. So you are parenting your own self, meaning you're parenting that inner child within you that also needs love. That is what it means. That why are you being angry? Sometimes we have to let it go. You have to say, I'm covered with love and approval. It is safe for me to show who I am. Okay. I'm not gonna go double on that, masters, but here hives. So hives are like kind of small red blisters that occur because of some kind of, maybe some allergies kind of thing that happens to you on your body, a rash kind of thing. So it also is because of stress and tensions. Hives are mostly because of certain kinds of maybe allergy symptoms, definitely, but also stress and tension. So stress and tension are the same basically, but they also happen because you have some kind of stress inside your mind, inside your body, and that is actually making you fearful, and that is why you start getting hives. It can be cold or hot, small hidden fears. So you make mountain out of molehills. What you can say, affirmation: I bring peace to every corner of my life. What you can say, I bring peace to every corner of my life. Why you have to say I bring peace? You can also say there is peace in every corner of my life, right? You can always say this. Hodgkin's disease. So now when we say about Hodgkin's disease, it is the problem where you are blaming someone, blaming, and a tremendous fear of not being good enough. Okay, Master. So another problem, a frantic race to prove oneself until the blood has no substance left to support itself. The joy of life is forgotten in the race for acceptance. So what you can affirm, I am perfectly happy to be me. I am good enough just as I am. And I am good enough just as I am. I love and approve of myself. I am joy, expressing and receiving. So one second, Masters. Yeah. So the Hodgkin's disease is a lymphoma also, it says. It's a type of cancer that affects the lymphatic system, okay, which is part of the body's immune system. So our lymphatic drainage needs to happen, masters. And certain times we become very much during cold and cough season, in the influenza, the lymphatic drainage does not happen. But also many are times when we are, not drinking enough water, when we are in this blame game kind of thing, this disease will affect us. So what happens is the exact cause of Hodgkin's lymphoma is unknown, but it is believed to be related to an abnormal immune response. Common symptoms are enlarged lymph nodes, especially in the neck, chest, or groin. So neck here, so where are the lymph nodes? From your ear, it goes down here, and then in your armpits also, in the chest area. For women, it can be breast area also, and then in your groin area down there. You can get fever, you can get chills, night sweats. Unexplained weight loss also can happen. Fatigue. You're tired, you're fatigued. Diagnosis is typically made through a physical exam, lymph node biopsy, and imaging tests such as CT scan or PET scan. So, uh, so it can be like basically, one thing that is anybody who has some kind of issue going on with their, you know, maybe you are under some kind of test. I know people who are hearing me at this time. So I know what you're going through. But the point is, I'm saying try to do this massage, body massage, oil massage for your body every weekend at least, and try to try to drain your lymphatic system. Basically, the lymphatic drainage should happen. So try to give a oil massage with the mustard oil or coconut oil if you can do that. And so from here, I'm just going to show. So here, do that. Everything. Maybe cross your hands and do this. And then go down with your, here. Okay. Then here, down, and then with your, around your breast and or chest, or with your arms also like that. Okay. So massage, 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 and also with your tummy down there, and then below that groin area. So that massage will actually help you drain your lymphatic system, masters. So what happens is enlarged lymph nodes, especially in the neck, chest, or groin, fever, night sweats, unexplained weight loss, and fatigue. So we have now learned about this. So what you can affirm is, I'm perfectly happy to be me. Okay, I am good enough just as I am. I love and approve of myself. I am joy, expressing and receiving. So the problem here that they are focusing on is blame, and we have this tendency to blame everyone around us, and a tremendous fear of not being good enough. Maybe your husband is saying that you're not good enough, or you look like that, or you are this and that, and you start feeling unworthy. And maybe not only your husband, maybe your wife is also putting that in front of you, and you might feel that. So a frantic race to prove oneself until the blood has no substance, meaning now your blood is also not working, it is going against you, and no substance left to support itself. So maybe definitely you might also feel that you're anemic. The joy of life is forgotten in the race for acceptance, and you feel that you're, so what is blood? Blood is joy. When your blood is, if you're anemic, that means your joy is very less. You start becoming anemic in joy also. Okay, master. So this is what we were on the page 9. This was on page 98. 1 second. Now page 199. Holding fluids. So holding fluids is basically, your body sometimes hold the fluid, water retention, that kind of edema, swelling happens. So what are you afraid of losing? So why your body retains liquid or hold fluids is because maybe you are afraid of something that you want, maybe you think that you are going to lose something. So what you can say, I willingly release with joy. I willingly release with joy. Now, Huntington's disease. Okay. Huntington's disease is the problem is basically telling you that you resent at not being able to change others. So you have resentment that you were not able to. So certain people, especially, family members, I would say, you want to change your family members. They are not able to change according to you. So you actually have a lot of resentments against others, and a lot of resentments against your own self, that you are now, you have become hopeless. Basically you start feeling hopeless. Okay. So this is basically, it's a hereditary condition, masters. It's written on the Google. Okay, I'm just reading it out for you. So Huntington's disease is a hereditary progressive neurodegenerative disorder that affects the brain, and it is caused by a mutation in the Huntington, the HTT gene, which leads to the accumulation of abnormal proteins in the brain. So HD typically manifests in adulthood between the ages 30 to 50. Early symptoms may include involuntary movements, that is chorea, that is CHOREA, cognitive decline, that is memory loss, difficulty concentrating, mood changes, depression, anxiety, motor coordination problems, difficulty walking, speaking, and swallowing. Now, I would like you all to focus on this part. So, masters, here the motor coordination problems, here, this part, okay, the backside of your brainstem. That is actually, we have the small brain there, the cerebrum, the cerebellum. So the cerebellum is basically giving you, is helping you with the motor skills, coordination skills. Okay. So difficulty, if you have any difficulty with the walking, speaking, swallowing, that is the cause. So try to concentrate on this part or massage that area. Mood changes with the depression and anxiety, Definitely meditation is the way to go. Cognitive decline, memory loss, difficulty in concentrating. So as you start working on yourself, as you start meditating, releasing all the thoughts and all those things, slowly you will actually learn. You will actually start gaining momentum with the memory thing also. Basically, you will remember. And then certain times your body moves involuntary without being, you don't want to do, but suddenly it jerks. Some people do have, while walking or while standing, while talking to someone, their body jerks. That is called chorea. Anyway, so and this is basically, combination of a family history that you have to do. So the doctor will put you through some physical examination, genetic testing, and family history will ask. Okay. So it is a some people do have 50% chance of inheriting this, okay, the mutated gene. And so certain kinds of protein are there in the brain, right? Accumulation, which the HTT gene actually leads to the accumulation of abnormal proteins in the brain, okay? So anyhow, let's go forward now. What you can affirm is, I release all control to the universe. I am at peace with myself and with life. I surrender all control to the universe. You can say this also. I release all control to the universe. I am at peace with myself and with my life. Hyperactivity. So, certain people are very hyperactive. They can't sit at one place because they have fear of certain kind. So, feeling pressured and frantic. What you can affirm, I am safe. All pressure dissolves. I am good enough. So I'm not going to explain more about this. Hyperglycemia, it's about diabetes. So people, and then hyperopia is eye problems, and hypertension is blood problems. So I think we have done diabetes already. We have done eye problems. Very similar to this is diabetes is because you feel that there is no love and joy left in your life. And that is how you start feeling very bitter, and so you start adding sweetness to your life by eating, taking sweets more. But what happens? You start adding on to glucose in your bloodstream. And that is why also this is also one of the case. And sometimes it is also genetic, as people say, but in spirituality, we say no, it is not genetic. Okay. Hyperopia is with the eye problems, myopia and all those things. And hypertension is blood problems, high BP and all those things. Hyperthyroidism. Hyper, when you say hyper, meaning more thyroxine hormone is released into your system, into your body, and that can actually make you thin, or the body becomes very thin, or but your cholesterol levels should be checked. So, a spiritual way to correct that is try to speak less and try to concentrate more on your own self. Give energy to yourself. This is a thyroid condition. I had hypothyroid. Hypothyroid meaning where the thyroxine hormone is released less in your system, into your brain. But here in hyperthyroidism, the thyroxine hormone is released more into the system. Why? Because certain times you feel that you are left out, you feel the rage, and so you want to speak more, you want to just tell everyone about it, and you're full of rage. So I had hypo. This is hyperthyroidism, okay? So I was feeling that, I'm not able to speak. People are not hearing me, or my own family members are not listening to me. I want to say stuff, but, my power has been taken away from me. I can't speak. So I started having hypothyroid issue. But hypothyroidism is people who can actually they are like sharing continuously. They are not stopping. They just want to tell about themselves. They just want to speak. They have that rage, like they are very judgmental kind of people. I'm not going to say that, but that is how it seems. So they have a lot of rage within them. But see, it's not their fault. The problem is certain things happening with your brain and the hormone that is being released. What you can affirm, I am at the center of life. I approve of myself and all that I see. Now, hyperventilation. Going on to the next one is hyperventilation. So, hyperventilation is also related to your breath. So, asphyxiating, attacks, and breathing problems. So, certain times you feel like as if somebody has this stopped your flow of air. Okay, so you can't breathe properly. Hyperventilation is basically you start hyperventilating. You want to breathe, but the air does not go down, like kind of that. Okay. So fear of resisting change, basically you're resisting change. That's why that is the main issue. You are not trusting the process. What you can say, I'm safe everywhere in the universe. I love myself and trust the process of life. So hypoglycemia. Hypo is like basically less glucose going into your system. Overwhelmed by the burdens in life, what's the use? That's how you start feeling. I now choose to make my life light and easy and joyful. So I now choose to make my life light and easy and joyful. Hypothyroidism, giving up. That is what I used to feel. I like it's like what's the use? It's like nobody is hearing me. It's like hopeless, feeling hopeless. You start feeling like I want to make myself clear. People are misunderstanding me. It's like hopeless to even go and make them understand. One time I actually lost all hope. I'm telling you, big time. Me telling you all, I lost all hope. It's like way back. And then it was like I used to keep quiet. I would not talk to anybody. I would just go out and sit idle, not talk with my husband, not talk with my wife, no wife, I'm saying, not talk with my children also or anyone because nobody understood me at that time. What I was going through, nobody understood. And they would just blame me for everything. And that was like, I gave up and I was like, okay. So there was a phase when I just stopped and I just paused and I was like, I did not anybody said anything, I would not interrupt them. I would not, because nobody would, they feel that, I'm staying home and they think that I'm worthless. It's like no point even telling because they think that I cannot understand. The point is, I could understand everything, but because in their mind they started thinking that she cannot understand or he cannot understand, people do that, and then it becomes more hard for you. But also, the other main part that actually harms you is your own self, your own thinking. And that is what my own thinking had harmed me by making myself think that I am worthless and I am really hopeless, and maybe really I can't do stuff, or maybe really so I was such a bright and, everything good about me. But as I came here, things started changing. And see, when you are taken away from your roots, definitely many things will be difficult. It will not be easy. But I had taken a lot of time to heal myself. There were a lot of wounds, hurts, resentments, and I resisted change. Everything, whatever you want to say, you can say. And I healed myself, masters. So when I can do that, you all can do that. It is not difficult. I'm saying, I know it is difficult, but it is not that difficult that you cannot get out of it. That what I want to say. It was not easy for me, not at all. So don't think that I sit here and I blabber about all this knowledge. No, it was not easy for me. It took me years to learn. It took me years to work on myself, and I tried to heal myself. So you can do too. Okay. Hypothyroidism is giving up, feeling hopelessly stifled. And affirmation is I create a new life with new rules that totally support me. And I did that, masters. I changed everything around me. I started thinking positive, more positive, and started making affirmations. And every now and then, whenever my mind would take me to something, that was negative, I would actually start doing a robotic intention, meaning automatic that I have in before, like in my free time, I would write some intentions which were very positive. So I would remember them and I'll repeat them. That really helped me. So I started with one intention, then slowly I started just repeating everything positive. That changed my life. So you can do too. And then this is another last one is ilitis, that is the Crohn's disease, regional enteritis, so related with the intestinal region, masters. Okay, so it is about the fear, worry, and not feeling good enough. So what you can affirm is, I love and approve of myself. I am doing the best I can. I am wonderful. I am at peace. So give me a minute. It's Ilitis, ilitis, Crohn's. Yeah. So Crohn's disease, it's the inflammation of the ileum, okay, the final section of the small intestine, and is most commonly caused by Crohn's disease. So other causes include bacterial infection, certain medications like NSAIDs, radiation, and other inflammatory diseases. Symptoms can include abdominal pain, diarrhea, weight loss, and fatigue, while diagnosis involves a combination of tests like blood, stool, and imaging studies along with endoscopy. So Crohn's disease, this is a chronic inflammatory bowel disease that frequently affects the ileum. Infections, the bacterial infections from the contaminated food or water such as Yersinia. Medication, prolonged use of non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, the NSAIDs like ibuprofen or diclofenac can lead to drug-induced ilitis. So radiation exposure can also cause ilitis. Other conditions are ilitis can also be caused by other inflammatory diseases or conditions affecting the intestine. So symptoms are pain in the middle or the lower right abdomen, diarrhea, loss of appetite, weight loss, abdominal bloating or swelling, blood in the stool, fatigue and fever. So doctor will actually use a combination of methods to do that, go with that test. Blood test will be ordered, stool test, imaging studies, and endoscopy. Okay, so treatment is such as steroids, medication will be given to you, dietary changes will be done, and it was said that you have to avoid certain uh, foods that are high in fat. Then you have to do some lifestyle changes, avoiding smoking and NSDAs. Stress management also needs to done. Okay, Master. So that was the end of today's session with the wisdom that we shared at this time. Yeah, I hope you all heard it. All good so far, Masters. Thank you so much for hearing me out. But are there any questions? So far, so good. Are all meditating? How many of you heard? Because everyone has closed the video, so I don't know who of heard. Okay, Sakiti says heard. Okay, Rani ji also heard. Okay, good. Wonderful. Okay, yeah. So, Geeta ji, unmute yourself, please. Geeta ji, unmute yourself.
I'm trying.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah.
Correct.
Good evening, Madhuji.
Good evening.
I have a question like, um, what if somebody is having some health issues, but with the medicines and everything, it has been gone, but how does it connect to the problematic of what you are talking about and the affirmations? Means like, for
I
a,
don't, I
means
don't,
like, if there is a health condition that is not lasting for long, but with medications it has been gone, but
yeah, we
did
need to know what is what's the problem that you took medicine for.
okay.
And if you were taking the medicine now, it subsided. But
Yeah.
you still feel that the problem consists, like the problem still continues. You feel that. That
Okay,
means it's really not gone, okay?
got
Because
it.
you were taking medicine, so it is suppressed. So if you are okay, you can tell me and then maybe we can work around it, or work with it. What is the problem? Spiritual way to heal is a very good way, basically, where you actually are now, you will actually not take any medicine. You will heal. So I'm not going to say that just leave your medicine, but I would say try to take your medicine and slowly, slowly the medicine will go away. I'm telling you, when you heal yourself spiritually.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
So anyhow, okay, thank you. Yeah, Rani ji, unmute yourself, please.
Hello, Madhuji.
Hello, Rani ji.
Thank you for the class.
Thank you.
Um, when you were going on mm,
I
the
understand.
conditions and the solutions, I didn't want to interrupt you then, but
Mhm.
what was the solution for hypertension?
Hypertension.
When you want to say
So,
some things and
okay.
you're going becoming breathless, or feels like you're claustrophobic.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What is the solution for that, and
First of
what
all,
causes that? I think you mentioned, but
yeah.
the solution, or what are the steps we should be taking then?
So
I can take
hypertension,
imagine.
hypertension is basically a condition where the force of blood against the artery walls is consistently too high, way high. Like
Mm,
you are in that anger state totally, and
mm,
your BP shoots up. It's high. Now the blood that flows is also in that basically it's in that boiling state, right? It's like forcing the artery walls, and it can affect your arteries, right? That is why it's called hypertension, and basically it's tensing up your artery walls, right? So that
mm.
is why. Now why this is happening basically, right? Because it can lead to headaches, nosebleeds, fatigue. It can lead to shortness of breath and palpitations also. So this can happen. What you can do is you can definitely try to lose your body weight, and also eat healthier diet, because see, your arteries might be having plaque. So there are food that can actually help you release those plaques from your artery walls, okay? And that can actually help you. You can exercise regularly, go out for a walk, and try to have those food that can actually help you with removing or releasing the plaques from the arteries. That can also help you. And then
Okay.
yeah. So cholesterol and basically the blood, and I would say it's the joy. So the joy is missing from your life, right? That is what is said for
Mm,
blood. Basically, if you have some issues related with your blood, but
mm.
here the veins are the cause, right? So your veins and arteries might be having a lot of plaque. Arteries are having plaque at this time. So you have to intake food that actually removes the plaque from your arteries. Maintain a healthy weight. You can, if anybody is taking alcohol, they should limit alcohol intake. You should manage your stress. So that is also one of the many things, among many things. One of the thing is to manage your stress also. You have to exercise regularly. But here, uh, spiritually, try to concentrate on the is like why certain things are giving you problems, why you are becoming angry, why you have to, you can't breathe, because see, your blood cannot carry oxygen. Your your organs cannot get oxygen because there is plaque in your artery, and that the flow of the blood is being stopped. It can't go, so the oxygen also cannot go, right? It cannot flow, so you don't have enough air. The lungs also cannot carry that oxygen because the blood is not coming into the heart properly, and now it cannot be pumped into the bronchioles, as the you breathe in and breathe out. So that is also giving you a lot of challenges. So
It is related to medical, conditions, or is it just psychological, which can be done by some breathing exercise and spiritually, engaging
basically, I
yourself.
would say you or anybody else. I'm saying anybody else, okay? At this time, certain times when we start speaking, we can't speak properly because we are already, we are in that need to gulp air, right? Because
Mm,
we're out of oxygen, meaning our arteries are not working properly. Our heart is not working properly. Why it is not working? Because there
mm.
is some kind of cholesterol issue or plaque issue going on with your artery. But that the spiritual side of to it is that you have a inner conflict going on. You have like you have lot of stress, you have a lot of anxiety, or maybe you feel that you are unbalanced, imbalance is going on. Your body, mind, and spirit is like all going in different direction. So basically you feel that not feel, but maybe there's an imbalance of all the elements, the five elements that you have, right? So that's imbalance. Chakras also are imbalanced. Certain kinds of balance with the feminine and masculine energies, that should also be there, basically balancing. And Then also why you are hypertensive, basically because you haven't forgiven anyone. You cannot feel the compassion for someone, and you really need to do that. You need to forgive, you need to be compassionate. See, that compassion cannot come because you don't feel it, you don't want to accept it. You have a lot of tension, and that tension is actually, when you feel the surroundings are giving you a lot of stress, challenge, and tension, what happens, you start getting everything on your heart. So you start, you know, making your heart harder, basically. जैसे हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना, अपना दिल को कड़ा कर लिया, राइट? तो उसके कारण एक्चुअली दिस ऑल्सो अफेक्ट्स। आप सुन रहे हैं?
Yeah, yeah.
हाँ, तो ये दैट इज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग बेसिकली। हम क्या करते हैं, जैसे सपोज फॉर एग्जांपल, किसी फैमिली में बहुत लड़ाई झगड़ा हो रहा है, हस्बैंड वाइफ में कंटिन्यूसली लड़ाई झगड़ा होता है, बच्चे देख रहे हैं। अब क्या है, वो माँ बाप लड़ रहे हैं लेकिन बच्चे भी देख रहे हैं, और वो अभी तो नहीं समझ में आ रहा, लेकिन बच्चे जब बड़े हो गए उनकी लाइफ में भी यही चल रहा है। और अब उसके कारण क्या हो रहा है उनके लाइफ में भी। सो आई स्टार्टेड स्पीकिंग हिंदी, बट द पॉइंट इज, anyway, the family is going through lot of fights and arguments. Now the children are watching, and they are also seeing, and they don't like that. They carry that stress. Now that stress is there in your body. And then maybe when the children get married, those children also have lot of like the suppressed stress that is always there. So anything that happens, they have this tendency to fight, they argue, and that continues from generation to generation also. This hypertension is also kind of like that. But also I would say, try to forgive as much as you can, accept everyone. Because see, why we are living with such kind of people in our life, because they are karmics. We have to live with them to learn our lesson, because we are the only one who have placed them in our life. I know it is unacceptable, but we all, me, you, everyone has to accept. People who are in our life, I don't want them, but I have to, right? Oh my
Thank you,
God.
Madhuji.
Yeah, so we need to forgive them, and the best way is to accept them. Okay, you are there. And one thing that I have always told you, and not to you, but to everyone, that there are two things that happen. First is, the person who you hate the most, or you cannot digest, or you cannot accept. The point is, now stop laughing, listen to me. Your face makes me laugh. So now here, like laughing face makes me laugh. So here the point is, there are two things. One thing that happens is, the person that who we hate most is basically portraying what, something that we don't like in them. The second is, not only they have the bad quality, but they have the good quality also. So the bad quality that you see in them, you also have that bad quality, meaning you have to remove that bad quality from yourself, because that is what they are mirroring. So your husband, your wife are your mirrors, your karmics. They are mirroring your energy. So you remove that energy, that behavior from your own self. You will say, no, Madhuji, this is not the case. But I'm telling you, mark my words. This is what you will come to know later on. Somewhere you have this, and you have to clear it, accept it, and just remove that. And then later on, suppose for example, I'll just make it easy for you. Suppose for example, we have your husband there, okay? Now there is something that you don't like about your husband. So what you have to do is, you have to remove that thing that you don't like about your husband, or that one thing that you hate, that behavior of his. You remove that from your system. So that
I don't have that thing in me which I hate in him. So how do I remove it from
That's
me?
what I'm saying. You just said, I don't have that. No, Madhuji, it is not the case. I don't have it, but did you have it? I'm saying, just hear me out. And then the second is the positive thing, that whatever you appreciate in him, okay, try to inculcate that in yourself. That's it. Try to do that. And forgive him as much as you can, because he is your own part. Meaning, I'm not talking about the husband part, okay? I'm saying you as a soul are also that soul that he carries. We are all souls together, we are one big soul. And जैसे वो विष्णु भगवान का कहानी है ना, कि
Mm.
वो एक पार्ट में वो रानी भी बन गए, वो मधु भी बन गए. So he became Rani, Vishnu Bhagwan, he became Madhu, he became Sheelam ji, he became Deepak ji, he became Gauri, Sahiti, whoever it is here, right, at this time. And we are on to our own journey, learning different subjects or different things. Suppose you are doing bio, I am doing math, and Shilamji is doing history. Meaning, we are all on to our own journeys. We have to learn, we have to pass, we have to do everything, and then remove all these things. We have to be forgiveness, we have to be forgiving, we have to be compassionate, we have to be kind. Why? Because we think they are like, oh my god, I can't just take him out from my life, I can't take it in. The point is, why they are, just question yourself. Why this fellow who is your husband, or why this wife who is, this lady who is in your life, why they are in your life? Because we have placed them as our lessons. ये लेसन है, इनको ये सोचो कंपार्टमेंट है हमारा. We have to pass this complimentary exam. If we do that, हम liberate हो जाएंगे इस life से. Okay. These are the people who are challenging, you know. So try to do that, and you will actually find liberation. With me, you, everyone will find liberation. Why? What a joke, right? No, it is not joke.
Big
Actually,
joke.
it's, yeah.
It's a big joke, a painful one. But thank you, thank you, Madhuji. I get your message.
Yes, Shilanji, go ahead.
Yeah, Atma to all. It's
Ratwandan.
just a little bit of thing I wanted to contribute regarding every aspect of health. It
Mm-hmm.
is mainly our stress and negative way of looking at things.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually all this negative qualities in us, like you said, the anger, jealousy,
Mm-hmm.
greed, which all creates into stress ultimately. Now, why meditation and the way of sattvic life helps to heal? Now, we said ilitis, we say gastritis. All these are stress induced.
Yeah,
Plus,
just
our food, eating spicy food, very like alcoholic food, which all burns the mucosa of the gut and leads to infection.
yeah,
And any pain, we go on thinking painkillers are the only healers. So you'll eat lot of this non-inflammatory, especially Brufen and Voltaren. These are tablets which causes inflammation of the gut again.
yeah,
So again, it is just trying to superficially put more fire into the or more spirit
yeah,
into the fire to make it burn.
yeah.
It is not relieving the pain; it's only
Very
causing
nice.
more.
Very nice, Shilamji. Very nice. Very rightly said.
Sattvic food actually
Yeah,
cools the gut when the whole body is
into
more
fire. Yeah,
stable,
yeah.
less diseases, so mind is more peaceful
You know why
and more.
why
Huh?
we want to eat chatpata food, meaning the spicy or the tangy, sour,
Just to
because
please our time, but
our
ultimately,
life, no, because we think that, our life does not have anything going on, and that is why we tend to have lot of fiery stuff, and that actually irritates the stomach lining. But also,
mm,
it is also the control, the fear, the negativity, everything combines. We want to
yeah.
have something that makes us uh, pacified, satisfied, something like that. Anyway.
No, mainly the cancer, the autoimmune disorders, all I have realized is only due to stress. If we really go into the life of the person suffering, it's something that is triggered and they didn't handle it well. So ultimately, it has burst into these disorders which are very difficult to treat.
Yeah. So that's
So
the reason, because see why autoimmune. So your immunity, basically that's broken, right?
yeah,
Autoimmune, it's by itself, meaning now your mind does not have that power to control that energy,
you
that
have triggered
negative
it.
energy. Yeah, you
Yeah.
have just triggered. Something triggered you and you saw that, you became fearful, you could not control, and now it's just all over your body, that hives.
Mm,
That is also one of the case. Anyway, thank you so much, Shilamji.
yeah.
Wonderfully
Thank
stated. Thank you. Hello everyone. Now, before we go into meditation with the more calming energy, before that, we'll have some fun with Deepak ji, meaning happy birthday to him. So, happy birthday, Deepak ji. What's the point of you keeping your video off on birthdays? Really? Can't understand. Thank you so much. So when you say that you have your
Um,
birthday today, so happy birthday today. Sorry, happy birthday, Deepak ji. Very many happy returns of the day. So everyone, I ask you all to please do unmute yourself and please wish Deepak ji a very happy birthday. You can all speak. I give you unmute option, masters.
Happy birthday,
birthday,
Deepak
Happy
ji.
Deepak.
A
birthday.
very happy birthday, Deepak
Happy
ji.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so very much. I
Very
was only
happy
waiting
birthday,
for this
Deepak ji.
because
Wishing you all the happiness, good health, peace, and all the success in your life.
so sweet of you. Thank you very much. I was only waiting for all my dear friends and everyday morning session which we enjoy. And
आज
today
गुटली
I
नहीं
wanted your
आज
blessings to start my day. Start my day.
Yes. So a very happy birthday to you, Deepak ji. May you be healthy, happy, and peaceful and joyful. At this age, I would just say, you are younger than ever, and you are beautiful than ever, handsome than ever, I would say. So every good thing to you, and may you enjoy your life to the fullest, and just live your life, peacefully, happily.
Thank you so much. I need a lot from you. These are the best gifts I can have. So
Mm.
it's been wonderful. Thanks a lot. I spoke to somebody yesterday and she did a prayer for me. And she knows that I live alone. So she did a prayer which is known for loneliness. But she says you're never alone in life. You come alone, you go alone. But
Correct.
and she prayed. A lovely prayer she prayed. I
Yes.
tell you, I have no words to express.
No,
So
wonderful.
there are different type of gifts
Happy
which you
birthday,
get from
Deepak ji.
so sweet of you. Thank you. I'm missing you. Honestly, I thought you come to India and we would have, met or spoken, but you disappeared. I wrote to
This
you
time
We
the
have
yesterday.
many other things to
India
do. And
visits are not that
And
long. But
all of
thank you
you
so
are
much.
my
Wish you
guests.
very happy birthday and may you enjoy your day with a lot of meditation.
yes.
So sweet. Thank you so much.
So
I invite every one of you, all. I think so. Most of you are from India. Whoever comes to India, you will be my guest.
if
Just
we
let
are
me
in
know.
Bombay, but see, Bombay is like not, it's not small, right? It's very big. So traffic is the main culprit there to reach from one
But
place.
my heart is big. No, why you worry?
हम एक्चुअली थोड़ी ना आ सकते हैं हर
Huh?
बार
I'll take care of you.
I know.
Don't worry. You just come to Mumbai, wherever you are,
No,
you
thank you
will
so
look
much,
after.
Deepak
Okay,
ji.
we'll come for vada pav and we'll celebrate.
Hi.
Happy birthday once again.
So,
Whatever
okay,
is your
masters, then
choice.
yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. But yeah, Deepak ji, enjoy your day.
Yeah, have a wonderful day.
Okay,
Yeah.
masters.
Mm.
So
Thank you
let's
so very
begin.
much. Thank you.
Yeah. So let's begin and go into our, meditation now with the calming energies. I know today we have a little less time, but I can't help it, masters. I have to be like 20 minutes of meditation only will be there because definitely will suffice that for tomorrow's meditation. But today we'll just have 20 minutes. I'll start the music. Let's go into meditation. So close your eyes, everyone, and stay in a comfortable posture. Crisscross your feet and clasp your hands and fingers. And now let us start breathing in, breathing out, and slowly relax your body from head to toe. I'm not going to guide much today, but still, if you want, let us first help ourselves by breathing in, breathing out. At least take 5 to 6 breaths, deepening breaths, okay? So breathe in and imagine that you're feeling so blissful, very peaceful with every inhalation. And as you exhale your stress, any worries out through your breath. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, as if you're targeting your body parts, your crown, your forehead, your face, your nostril, your back, your shoulders, your heart, your tummy. And as you go down, you also ground your energies one by one. As you breathe out, you ground your energies. So as you breathe in, you feel blissful all over your body, all inside your body. And as you release or as you exhale, imagine you're releasing from your stomach downwards, and it goes down into your body, it goes down into your feet, and then you ground your breath out into Mother Earth, and then you inhale again, and then it cycles back again from Mother Earth. It comes into your nostril, into your forehead, into your crown, and then cycles back down. So do that, masters, as if you are breathing in through your Mother Earth energies. So, masters, if you have grounded your energies, if you have grounded yourself, and if you feel little relaxed and calm, try also to relax your jaws, loosen them a little bit, masters. Try to relax your tongue and also your shoulders, hands, and arms. So don't tighten your grasp, let it be loose. Close your eyes, not tightly. Imagine your heart and lungs expanding as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, you release any stress, tension. At this time, the guidance of a white rose is coming, masters. As you know, my meditations are always guided. So at this time, I see a beautiful white, satin white flower, a rose satin white flower. It's a very real flower. It has a satin appearance to it. It's very white and smooth. It has a very beautiful fragrance emanating from that. So if you happen to have smelled a rose, you can make out how beautiful that smell must be and how beautiful looking this white rose can be. So at this time, many people in this group wants peace. That's why the guidance of a white rose is coming. Maybe at this time you feel you are surrounded by a lot of negativity, negative energies, or you feel you are not balanced in your mind at this time. You just want a little bit of calm, peace. So this peace flower or the flower of rose in a satin white appearance is coming. It's very real. Have you ever seen a real white rose flower? If you happen to see, can you see the inner circles of the rose petals? The most inner one, and then slowly it goes outer, how each petals are opening. And now slowly it has a little pinkish tinge to it. Maybe a very, very slight pinkish tinge. But it's white, totally white, masters. And as it opens, as the petals of the outer layers are there, it shines. It shines very brightly, as if there's a white energy coming out of the rose flower. And we all are inhaling this. We all have one rose flower in each of our hands. Or if you feel you have a bouquet of white flowers, you're smelling this white flower bouquet or white flower, rose flower, and as you smell, you feel a beautiful fragrance. It enters your nose, it enters your nostril, and then it enters your brain, it enters your heart. And this fragrance is so peaceful. It is very blissful, smooth, satin feeling to it. So, masters, take your time. We have already relaxed our body. We have already relaxed our heart and lungs. But at this time, with the white rose flower, if you feel that there is still some unhappiness in your life, how about releasing any negativity, negative energy. That somebody said something to you that made you hurt. It can be your family members, husband, wife, children, siblings, mother, father, in-laws, whoever it is, or your friends, colleagues. So I ask you, if you are not forgiving them, don't you think you are keeping the energy of that hurt still in your heart and mind? So release and let it go. The time has come to let the old energy go. It is not bothering anyone else, it's just bothering you. It's hurting you like a thorn in your heart, in your mind. And you are carrying on with this weight for such a long time. Don't you want this thorn to be out? So take that out, release, and forgive them. They have their own karma to pay. You have your own karma to pay. But at this time, as you release that energy of hurt, trauma, and pain. And you make yourself more healed. You make yourself more lighter. And this white energies enter you, your system, your mind. And it goes through all your hormones as it distributes inside the body. These hormones are being released into your body system to help you become more calm, more forgiving, compassionate. And as you release, you make yourself more lighter, more lighter. So take your time, masters. Every bit of you needs this peace, peaceful energies into you. Every let each and every breath be your guide, masters. Your breath is your guru. And as you go and follow your breath, you follow the guidance that your breath brings, the guidance of peace, bliss, calm, good health. And as you breathe in, the smooth incoming of this breath enters your body. It makes you more peaceful and calm. And as you deepen your meditation practice, as you go into the depths of meditation, you start feeling the smooth energies of breath helping you relax, helping you focus, and helping you center yourself and your energies. And your breath takes you onto a higher consciousness journey. But your physical body is still here in this physical realm with physical things attached to ourselves. But the astral self, mental self, the causal self, the etheric self is already out there, gaining their experiences, their knowledge, and learning. So we should not be worried. Just let go of anything that bothers you. Let go of your name, fame, identity, losses, gain. Only remember that you are breathing and breathing out. As you sit with yourself and as you breathe in deeply, we start inviting the divine energies. As we focus on ourselves, let each and every breath be your guide, masters. As you inhale, everyone, inhale into the depths of your own self. Feel it. Let each and every breath take you onto a deeper journey into your own self, into the zero state of nothingness, where you totally forget about who you are, why you are here, what made you come here, what is the point that you incarnated, why you incarnated. Whatever desires you carried, there are no desires anymore. You are just into the zero state of meditation. So go deeper with each and every breath. As you breathe in, just inhale deeply, masters, and slowly exhale. And imagine that everything around you is your own part. So as you inhale, inhale into the depths of meditation. But as you exhale, imagine you are one with everything around you. My dear masters, now very slowly, let us all come back into our body consciousness. Slowly return back and feel your body, feel the senses. I know it's less time that we meditated today, but let us give gratitude, respects, and regards to each and every one for this wonderful session. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. So, as you are into the deeper states of meditation, masters, whenever you all feel comfortable, try to straighten up your spine, everyone. Try to feel your toes, your feet, your hands and fingers. And as you start getting to know your body at this time, give thanks to your body, give gratitude to your body. Thanks to the masters, thanks to the universe. And with every inhalation, let us bring the backs, try to go inwards and bring your back to straighten up your spine, your neck, your head. Slowly unclasp your hand, masters, and keep them on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you so much, masters. You can open your eyes beneath your palms, and whenever you feel ready and comfortable, please do open your eyes, masters. Thank you so much. I am also in deep energies at this time. So if you are still into meditation, you can sit, masters. I'm gonna close the session at this time. So thank you so much, everyone. Anybody has any question? Thank you. Okay then, masters, thank you so much. I'm going to close the session. May we all be happy, healthy, and vibrant. May we all be abundant, prosperous, and joyful. Let us heal ourselves inside out by learning meditation, doing meditation, teaching meditation to everyone, and also awakening everyone. Do your much needed inner work every day, masters, and do your meditation every day with yourself, with the individual energies, and also with the group's energies and consciousness. Thank you so much. Yes, Rani ji, sorry, I did not see you. I am like so much into energy today night at this time.
No, that's fine. I only raised my hand when you
Huh?
were praying.
Oh, okay.
So I just wanted to understand the
Mm.
like, why did you get to see that white rose? Is there any significance of white rose? What we were discussing today?
No, it just came through. It just came through. The white rose came, and my meditation. As if
Because
somebody.
I got a white rose today.
Oh, is it?
I received a white rose today. It was
Oh,
some celebration at my son's football game. So they were
uh-huh.
giving white rose to the moms.
Oh, wow.
So just one single white rose, I got it as a gift. So that's why I
Wow.
was asking.
Wow, that's great.
That's such a coincidence. Yeah.
See, that's what. See, so as soon as I was like doing it, meditation, I told already, right, that I'm not gonna guide much, right? That's what I said. So I was not in a mood to even guide. But as such, when it came, I'm in so much energy that I don't want to speak also. That is how I like in this energy at this time. I'm speaking, but I even when the session was going on, if you noticed, when I was giving the You Can Heal Your Life session, at that time my eyes were closed, so I was not able to open my eyes because that energy I was feeling. So as soon as I started like, okay, now relax your body, relax of this and that. So this came through as I was going through the heart area, the white rose came as if it was guiding all of us. Somebody needed that peace energy, not somebody, many people here. So
We
I
all need peace energy. Yeah. But somebody maybe is in need of it. Yeah. Right now. You're right.
yes, so many people are there who want this peaceful energy. Yes, Deepak, thank you so much. But that is what the guidance was coming, that many people at this time they are feeling that they need. So the white rose was actually giving the energies to everyone, peaceful. Gauri ji, you can actually say, if you want to, don't worry, we are not going to continue much. But thank you, Sirani ji. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Madhu.
Yeah, Sheelam ji, and then thank you so much.
Yeah, I just felt that the white rose you said is a bunch was a gift to Deepak ji on his birthday because he needs a lot of peace, you know, because every
No, no, no,
time
no.
feeling of loneliness, you know. So
No, he already got a lot of peace now. I'm not going to give him I'm going to give him yellow flowers, friend flower. That's what. So
that's what I wanted to wish him once more.
yeah.
That's all. Thanks, Madhuji. Thanks for the beautiful
Okay.
meditation.
Yes. So from my side to Deepak ji, sunflowers. Sunflowers, okay, to keep him happy. Okay, yeah, yes, I will unmute you, Gauri. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you, Rani ji. Thank you, Sheelam ji. Yes, Gauri.
Thank you so much for the wonderful meditation. I just wanted to thank you. It was nice.
Oh, thank you so much. But yeah, if you had anything to say, what was your experience when you were meditating, Gauri?
I pictured the white rose that you actually brought into the
Mhm.
picture, and it was nice. I mean, peaceful. Like you said, white rose stands for peace, and everyone needs peace in life. It was, I also, for a moment, after the white rose part, I started thinking about how I can solve some issues at work. I had some issues. Normally, that's the nature of my work. Like I solve issues for customers. So
Okay.
I was, for a moment, I was thinking like going deep into like how I could do this. Is there a way? And because whatever I did today, I mean, whatever issue I was looking at, it had bunch of colors in there,
Oh, okay.
and they wanted like, we don't want to see this color and we want to see this color. I'm like, I don't know
Oh,
how to do it.
oh, okay. So
So
how
it
about?
kind of strayed a little away, but still.
Okay, so how about now, because you're into meditation, so we can actually go through this with definitely you can, whenever you start a project or something, or you have some issue, start the work on project with the white rose flower, white rose flower, and with the pink rose flower, or the pink and white energies if you want to start with the loving energy and the peaceful energy, and then begin your work from there. So when you give energy to your work in that way, it will be loving, it will be very peaceful, and people who will actually get that work done, or when you are going to solve for them, they will also be in that energy.
Very nice suggestion. Thank you. I will try to implement that.
Right, right. So whenever you are sitting, just close your eyes for a while and just think, imagine you are, seeing a pink color or pink rose flower or white rose flower, or maybe you just say, imagine, and then as you breathe out, you give that energy, that will actually do the wonders.
Yeah, I haven't ever meditated upon some like a rose or something like that, but usually I just meditate on whenever I do it myself
No,
without
so
any guidance.
yeah, so I would say, once again, masters, please, yeah. So
Our chest region.
okay, it's Sheelam ji's phone. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so Gauri ji, not only you, but whenever we do that, there are things that actually, so suppose for example, that is what I also teach in my psychic classes. So there are like things that you, when you touch them, what does it make you feel, right? What does it make you feel? When you touch someone, when you touch any object, what it makes you feel. So that is the energy. Basically connect with that energy. Suppose you go to somebody's house and you are near their in that fireplace area, mantle area, right? So there are certain things kept. Touch one object and see what imagination comes to your mind, what things come to your mind, and that is basically that's the first hand experience that you will actually, when you touch that, you will actually get to know. Maybe certain people, they have antiques in their home. So I know you better be careful. If you see a thing and you feel a good feeling about it, then you touch. If you don't want to, then don't touch. But otherwise, with everything. So now when you are living in a home, you are living with furnitures, you're living with certain things around, lying around here in your home. What happens? Your energy cords are connected with those things. So whenever you go out of the house, your house calls you to, your thing calls you, your clothes call you, your stuff calls you, meaning you are connected with that energy. So your energy print is there on all of your things in your home, in your surroundings. So very similar to that, when you go to somebody else's home, so try to touch their, if possible. I know, don't go and touch everything around their house, but I mean, if they allow, then you can definitely touch one thing and see, just to practice it, okay? To see what thought comes to you, or what thought comes into your mind, what energy you can see, feel, right? Or imagine, visualize. That is where you will actually start developing that skill. So certain people, they have the skill and you start feeling it. So just like how I came, let's start into meditation. I said I'm not going to say much, but my guides will always
Yeah, that
lead me.
kind of surprised me. Actually, you did great job in guiding the entire process, actually.
So thank you so much. Okay, so wonderful to have you all here, Gauri ji. And what's your last name, Gauri ji? Oh, you're muted. No problem. So, if you want to share, I have Gauri,
Vishnu Batla.
Vishnu Bhatia. Okay, thank you so much. So, Masters, let's end the session then. And it was really wonderful to have you all here, old and new. And so keep participating, keep joining in, and we'll have different subjects to discuss with. Definitely, the sessions go longer sometimes, but it's worth it, Masters. You will never lose anything. It would be like basically you're learning more and more. So wonderful to have you. Stay blessed, stay happy, and stay vibrant, Masters. Have a good night. Okay, we'll meet you tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.